Bill, tomorrow is National Canadian Film Day. Adam Egoyan, along with his sidekicks, Don McKellar, Paul Gross, Colin Fior, Eric Peterson, and all the rest, as the original Gilligan's Island theme have set, and all the rest, is here to speak of those films, film-related events going on across the GTA and across Canada. I'm glad you got that reference. Did you? Okay.
I'm always thinking about the and the rest, and like if people can identify who that is,
right,
then I know that we have sort of a cultural thing in common.
But
this is about Canadian films, not about Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, but I thought I wasn't going to name everybody that along with you.
Can I call you Skipper?
No, you can call me Gilligan. Be careful. Okay, so what is National Canadian Film Day?
Well, it's this event that's just grown like over the last couple of years, like unbelievably. It's a chance for Canadians to celebrate Canadian movies, and basically, like last year there were like 170 screenings. This year there's over 400, and these are people who are just organizing these screenings on their own. Some of them are organized through libraries and kind of schools, but a lot of them are like in people's backyards. Like this is a real phenomenon. People understand that this is a day where they can just invite some people over and celebrate Canadian movies. And it's really, it started off as a kind of this very kind of cool little small idea, and it's just taken off. Like, it's unbelievable.
It's way past the cult stage.
Yeah, no, and it's just like people really, I mean, we have an incredible film history. There's amazing movies that have been made in this country. A lot of them are deep, a lot of them are really fun. We make great comedies, we make great dramas. But, you know, this is a chance for people to actually select their favorite Canadian movie, invite some people over, or go to kind of a hall and just watch them, and sometimes connect with some of the people who made them. So it's just it's a party. It's just a chance to celebrate, and it's really taken off.
Now, what is this food factor? Was this part of it last year, or is it part of it this year? The recipes and the chefs.
Yeah, I mean, like there's tons of different things kind of coming into it. Like people just have taken this as a kind of like a starting point to celebrate making things and watching things and sharing things and sharing things. Yeah. Thanks, Skipper.
Yeah. I love finishing sentences. You know how Skipper used to do that, right? No, the reason I say that is because I just saw one of the many things, of course, chefs have come up with is Men with Brooms. If you love that, Men with Beans.
Right.
Which would be a recipe for
of course,
Great Caesar.
It's fun. I mean, like it's this idea that it's a day where, like, a lot of, like, you know, we have crazy days, like events, holidays,
National Squirrel Day,
whatever.
Yeah,
you know, but this is just like it kind of started off as a bit of a lark a few years ago. I'm involved from the very beginning with this organization called Real Canada. Real Canada is an attempt to bring Canadian films into high schools, organizing festivals where the kids can actually program their own films. And so, but from that we got this idea of well, why don't we just take it out of the classrooms and create this Canada Film Day? And it's just snowballed. Like, as I say, like literally from 170 events to like 400, over 400 this year, and over 200 locations. Okay. So it's just really great.
So, you know, I know people have the Google machine and they probably figure out, but is there a website exactly?
Yeah, sure. You just go to Canada Film Day and you'll sort of see, and you can participate and, you know, come up with your own event, and it's really fun. Like, the site really just gives you kind of get immersed in it, and it's until you actually kind of see what the growth has been, and until you actually see what some of the stories have been in terms of what people are doing, and until you actually get a sense of, like, you know, it's hard to imagine what it is, but it's just fun. It's like a party.
Can I have I talked about myself in the last couple of seconds?
I'm surprisingly not, and Gilligan. I was waiting for you to do that. No, yeah.
Gilligan.
Is there a hammock somewhere?
About 3 decades ago, I had a party. It was the Big Snit party. Big Snit had just come out, and so we had a Canadian full-length film ahead of time, and then the 8-minute Big Snit as the feature at the end.
Oh, wow.
People should do that kind of thing, right?
Well, I mean, why don't you organize that to, like, do at your house?
Kind of late.
No, it's tomorrow. You've got a whole day to organize.
Thanks, Adam.
You know, like, just you know, like, hire a blimp, get a projector on the ground, project it up.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, and if it doesn't work, you can have a big snit.
Pull out that Adam Egoyan big wad of cash, and you can help me get this thing done. Well, I'm glad you're part of it. Obviously, you drive.
No, I'm very, very passionate about it, and it's just
it's a great idea.
Yeah, and it's just as I say, it's something that we have a legacy of these movies, and you know, when you start looking at the list of movies that we've made, it's just incredible.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Sure.
Look at me, I get to shake his hand, not once but twice. We'll be back with more CP24 Breakfast. Good morning.